Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 21, and it is time for the Sachsenring for the hashtag German GP for round 7 of our career mode. So here we are in Germany on board the Aprilia RSGP, and unfortunately, yes, that racing line has to be on for this particular track because we have a development test that requires that particular guide. I hate that racing line, just so you know. So unfortunately I can't get rid of it, but I'm going to try and skip through this as quickly as possible because I don't like the racing line. It's going to throw me off and I'm going to have to probably struggle until qualifying, and then we'll get the job done. But for now, teammate Lorenzo Savadori at the top of the pile with a 1:25. That's lap time's not going to stay. There's way too many quick rides in MotoGP for a 1:20 to be the top time here in Sachsenring. So don't count on Savadori taking the top spot in practice as things stand. We even could improve because we've just gone up in there into the second split with a 0.2 of a second gap using the soft front and the medium rear combination. I think that's going to be a good combination for the Sachsenring. I haven't quite decided what sort of tyres we're going to go for. Of course, we'll figure that out during the practice and the qualifying sessions. But into the third split, we are up by a 10th, or at least down by a 10th to teammate Lorenzo Savadori. We could very well be joining him for a decent position by the end of this practice session, but Miguel Oliveira makes the move going into the downhill section as we're now on the left-hand side for the Queckenberg. This is going to set us up for a nice bit of slipstream here on the back straight. So across the line we will go, and Matt puts us up into second position behind teammate Savadori. 1-2 for the Aprilias. That's good to see on the practice screens. But now onto the right-hand side, Oliveira's ran it a little bit deep. He's gone for a different line to me, but he now is actually in my way. So hopefully he doesn't hinder me too much. He did hinder me a little bit there. I do like to go a little bit tighter to the apex, and he's still in my way for the time being. Joan Mir's on a fast 2 sectors there on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, or at least the halfway point to the left-hand side of the screen. Joan Mir, Marquez up with the red sector. Of course, the king of the ring, he's going to be featuring here in the Sachsenring, no doubt about it, as we're a little bit wide there, touching the grass, just made us tyre to slip a little bit. We're still alright though, up by a 1/10 of a second, as Jorge Martin goes to the top of the picture. A 1:19.764 is the benchmark to be beaten, and there, that's made a massive difference to my lap times. Got a personal best sector in the first one, but a white sector in the second, so not too promising for us right now. As Miguel Oliveira, we just touched the green there, so I don't think this lap time's going to really make much of a difference for us for the time being. Mr. Joan Mir, the top of the timing screen now. Jorge Martin's been bumped down to second, and Taka Nakagami up into third place. This is chopping and changing. We've joined at a good point there. There's a strewn motorcycle broken down there in the back end section of Queckenberg. Across the line we will go. We do improve to half a second slower than the fastest time in this session right now. Unfortunately, the racing line still hasn't gone because my line is different to the racing line, so I don't think I'm even going to achieve the goal for that particular challenge, and I'm getting a bit annoyed with it, to be honest. I'm focusing too much on it because I'm trying to just get rid of it now at this point, but I can't put in my fast lap times. I don't like that, I really don't. I mean, is this just me? Let me know in the comment section down below what you feel about the racing line. I can't stress how much I hate it. I really don't like it. I hate seeing it. It's just the worst thing ever. But we'll try and avoid it for now and just continue to focus on getting into the top 10. We're not that far away from positioning ourselves in the top 10. We just have to ignore the line and just chase Miguel Oliveira. We have a good reference ahead of us, an incredible rider. We should be alright for getting into the top 10. We just need to focus on it and ignore that bloody blue line as we go on the right hand side now for turn 11. Made another mistake and we lost 0.8 of a second on this lap. This is not looking promising at all. I'm a bit worried now actually, because last year we had an epic race in the Sachsenring, but we did qualify second position, just barely missed out on pole position as well. So to have a good race we need to qualify well. So oh my goodness, there's another bike there. Is that the same bike still in the Queckenberg? Goodness me. I tell you what, back to the pits, let's get a fresh pair of tyres on, and hopefully that bike's been sorted out, and now we can charge once again. So we do have teammate Savadori ahead of us. Remember in Jerez, the last time we followed Lorenzo Savadori, we went on to take pole position. He helped us get out of qualifying 1. Could he do the same here to get us from 21st up into the top 10 positions? Savadori currently, he was just in 9th place, he's just been bumped down to 10th. He's in the top 10, and he has a chance to move into qualifying. And oh my goodness, Johan Zarco at the top of the timing sheet. The Frenchman is just unbelievable in MotoGP 21. I mean, he is unbelievable in real life anyway. And look at the most unbelievable man in Grand Prix racing in history. Valentino Rossi puts it in second place. And the Beast, Enea Bastianini in second place, but in the third place. But never mind about that. We are up by 0.6 of a second. This could well and truly be enough to get us into the top 10. Lorenzo Savadori, God bless you if you've helped me get into the top 10. Oh, we lost a lot of time on that right-hander. We always lose time there. I am now dead last, but 0.7 of a second separate the entire grid. That's ridiculous. We have to improve here. If we only have to get 0.6 of a second. There's another bike! Salvadori's gone down into the final corner. Bring on the acceleration. Is this going to be enough for the pole? Well, not pole, but it's... Oh! 8th position. Oh, we finally got rid of the track study guide. Thank God for that. That is finally gone, and we are up into 8th place. Lord Almighty, Lorenzo Savadori, the sacrificial lamb. He decided to just drop it out the way. He didn't want to get in my way. God bless him. Well, to be fair, if he stayed on board, we probably could have picked him at a slipstream up, but I'm not judging. And look at the time that we're doing right now. The racing guide has gone. I'm ignoring it. It's disappeared. And now we have a chance to qualify, well, to get into the qualifying 2 session. That's what I'm going for here. I don't want to be in qualifying 1. We must do everything in our powers to keep away from Q1, go directly into Q2 and battle it out for a potential pole position. Just got to stay focused, get this lap done. It's looking pretty promising so far. We're up by 1/10 of a second, losing a little bit of time for the right hand here. We always do. I can never seem to get the change of direction with the Aprilia, but we are still up by 72,000th of a second. Now braking at the bottom of the downhill section for the waterfall. Now into the Saxon curve. We lost a little bit of time there, ladies and gentlemen. For my last lap in practice, this is not going to be the best I would have wanted, but we'll continue to push. In fact, maybe I will do another lap, actually. I was hoping we could get the job done. We'll do one more lap. Any more than that, I think we'll have to move on to qualifying. But here we go then. We're still in 9th position. We're within the top 10. That is exactly where we need to be. Currently, as it stands, it's Zarco, Rossi, Bastianini, someone, and someone. Maverick Vinales, Taka Nakagami, Grant, Jorge Martin, and Luca Marini just on the cusp, on the precipice, one of my favourite words of the English language, there in 11th place. So we just need to continue to push, and we may have a chance of getting into Q2 directly. I'm pretty confident where we are right now, but a little bit of a quicker lap time would definitely be what the doctor ordered, if you excuse the pun. But now onto the left-hand side for turn 7. Turn 8 is approaching. Get into here. We lost a little bit of time once again. Left-hand side. Oh! No, that's a good save. An epic save it may have been, but that was our last lap of the practice session. Let's find out if we're going into qualifying 2 directly. Shout out to Zarco, Rossi and Bastianini, but qualifying 2, it beckons us. Oh, no. Oh, no. The fastest 2 riders. We're in Q1, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Q1. This is exactly the opposite I would have won. Oh my god, all that effort to get into the top 2, and that happened. I can't believe that. Damn it. Anyway, we did make the top 10 in the end of the practice session, but now it's time to dig deep for Q1, and hopefully we'll get through without a hitch. So we're up into the first sector by 0.2 of a second, and that is Maverick Vinales' 1:19.682. So this could be a very promising lap if we can piece it together. So TCS 3, anti-wheelie 4, engine braking 4, power setting 3, exactly how we like it. No track guide, no racing line, just us on our own. Clear track, up by 0.5 of a second. This is very promising. This lap could be even better than the one I just posted to get into the top 10. This could be huge. This could be really strong now. The third split is where we lose a lot of time. Are we gaining? Are we losing? What are we getting? Ooh, we lost a little bit of time, but we're still up into the top position. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a cracking lap to start us off with. Of course, it will be the benchmark lap, so we'll have to see what can be produced after that one. But let's get into the final corner now. Very smooth on the brakes there, very control and concise, but very tight to the apex. Bring on the acceleration. This is going to be a cracking lap. I tell you what, it's a 1:18.9. That's fantastic, and I tell you what, guys, that is all we needed. One lap, and we're into qualifying 2, proving the racing line is awful. But now into qualifying 2, on 1 lap, we now have a chance of pole position. Yes, I didn't expect that to happen, but it happened. So now, trying to get into the top positions, we want to qualify well. Johan Zarco, the fastest man on track right now, because of course he is, a 1:19.347. Alicia Spargo, please don't get in my way. Goodness me, you're coming out of the pits. Let me get through. Never mind, but we're focusing on us right now. We have a clear track, up by 0.2 of a second. This is actually even quicker, because Maverick Vinales' time was 1:19.6. And we were 0.2 of a second quicker at that point. We're already 0.2 of a second quicker than Johan Zarco right now with a 1:19.347. Left-hand side for turn 7, because of course it's another left-hand side. And of course we'll be going past the Dutch Jeep on the left-hand side to the left-hander of turn 8, and we're up again. Goodness me, is this going to be another belting lap? Is this going to be another one-lap dash? Oh, another one-lap dash for a pole position here in the Sachsenring. That would be unbelievable if that's the case. Get onto the right-hand side for turn 11. Beautiful entry this time. We're up by 0.2. Pole position. Beckens the man on board the Aprilia right now, the world champion. Can he get himself into the top position and hopefully start from pole where we should have started last season until Jack Miller pinched it at the very final sector? Well, here we go then. Queckenberg, bring on the acceleration, bring on the power. Teammate Spargo's crashed. Grant goes to the promised land with a 1:18.869, and that surely will be enough. I'm not risking it though. Let's do another lap and let's make sure that this is right. I don't want to end up bottling this one and thinking that we've got the one lap dash done again, but 2 1:18s in a row is certainly nothing to scoff at. That's excellent. I'm very happy with that so far. Very, very pleased. If we can just get into the top few positions, I'd be happy. But the pole position, if it's this close, and the forbidden fruit always looks that much tastier, we could have a pole position. So let's just dig down deep. No racing line, nothing to deter us, though we have a completely clear track ahead of us, and we're already going to finish second sector, 66,000 of a second down, which is pretty much no gap whatsoever. So just keep on pushing, and we could actually improve this lap. We lost a little bit of time upon the acceleration towards turn 9 and the left-hander then for turn 10, but I think that might be enough. This could very well be enough. I'm going to go back to the pits after this one. We're up by 68,000 of a second, so we could improve, but I'll dive back into the pits after this one, check out what sort of qualifying lap times everyone else is doing, and maybe skip it by a few minutes to see what happens, and then we'll get a decision. But into the left-hander we go. There's another strewn motorcycle there. Are we going to improve? Possibly not. Across the line we will go. It's a 1:18.902. Let's have a look at the lap times, and there you go. Pole position. For the second time this season, we go into Q1 and finish in Q2 as the fastest man. Unbelievable pole position, ready for the Grand Prix at 6 PM today in the Sachsenring. So guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Hit the like button and also consider subscribing as well. We're charging for 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your assistance. So upon the note guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in 6 PM for the Grand Prix. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.